lost amongst everything that we just discussed, and of course the passing of the iconic John Madden, was the fact that Dan Reeves passed away.
Yeah.
And I'd love to give you the floor on your favorite Reeves story that might lend folks an insight into his legacy in the NFL.
My favorite Reeves story is not a football one, but my wife worked at a social welfare agency in New Jersey when I lived in Jersey, and Reeves was the coach of the Giants. And Dan Reeves was really, really a good person who was like interested in the whole person, both of his players and people who he knew. And I just happened to mention this one day, and he said, "Hey, anything I can ever do to help, that's such a great thing, to be helping youth in Newark and in places like that." And I happened to mention, I said, well, what would you think about if we tried to auction off a meal for you and maybe for whoever bids the most for this meal, and the benefits will, the money will go to this agency. And he said, I'd love to do it. I'll do it. So we did it. We went to a nice Italian place near the stadium, and the bill comes, and he won't let me pay. And he was magnanimous. He was great. He was a great storyteller, talking about the Ice Bowl and everything, and it was great. And 2.5 hours later, he walked out and it paid the check himself. So he's just, a good human being. And Rich, I'll just say this, and I wrote this in my column. I think we at the Hall of Fame, the voters at the Hall of Fame, should really try to push for a little bit of a different way with people like Dan Reeves, because for years it's been, if you're a coach, you're judged as a coach. If you're a player, you're judged as a player. So theoretically, Dick LeBeau could not be judged. He could be judged as one or the other, but not both, which I think is silly. Dick LeBeau's contributions to the NFL go far beyond his 62 interceptions for the Lions, mostly in the 60s, playing next to Night Train Lane. But that's how we were supposed to vote. And same with John Madden, voted only as a coach. He's one of the biggest contributors, if not the biggest, in the history of the game. So, in my opinion, Reeves, who threw a touchdown, he threw a touchdown pass in the Ice Bowl. I think it's not only that he won Coach of the Year for 3 different franchises, that he led 2 different franchises to the Super Bowl. I think he has had a very worthy Hall of Fame career.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.